Hello and welcome to my Week 6 discussion board. My name is Brandon Cleary. This week I'll be going over 4 different concepts that we haven't really covered in this course. 2 from GPA, 2 from PSML. For GPA I chose Incrementalist Insight by Woldavsky and Caden, and also Market Failures. And for PSML I chose Enhanced Leadership Development and Alternative Dispute Resolutions. So as I stated earlier, I chose the Incrementalist Insight from the Fiscal Administration book. And basically what it's saying is that a budget is a way of political strategy, in that when you're going through and updating a budget as a part of the city or county, you can't go back and do massive changes to what's already been done. A lot of the decisions for funding, especially for long-term projects, have already been made. So it's really hard to make those changes. So you have to do smaller incremental changes in order to get the things done that the council or board of supervisors need to. And this can be incorporated into our GPA paper as, and you can kind of tie it to Lindblom's Science of Muddling Through, which is another incremental view of government, or especially government policy. And while budgeting is not comprehensive in the fact that it only shows what's currently in process through the city, it doesn't show future needs of the city and what needs to be done. So in the event that your change is something that needs to happen over the course of time, maybe you can insert this into your GPA paper in order to eventually get to the change that needs to happen. The second concept I chose was market failure from our Economics of the Public Sector book. And essentially, a market failure happens when there is an underconsumption of a product, meaning that resource can't be allocated to everyone that needs it efficiently. Or the other side of it is there is an undersupply of that resource, meaning that there are more people using that resource than whichever entity can get that product or service out. And this is where government can step in. A good example would be with vaccines. If a private company or the free market wouldn't be able to produce a vaccine to get it to the masses in an efficient manner, maybe it costs too much for them to adequately produce it, therefore not enough people would be consuming that product. Or maybe one company could produce it, however, there are so many people that need that vaccine, they're not able to get it to everybody. So the government, this can be one of their reasons for existing, can step in and help provide for either increasing the production of vaccines that would work, or help make it cost efficient to produce so that a company can prevent the underconsumption of that product. For the first PSML concept we haven't really discussed is enhanced leadership development, and this kind of goes into like a bunch of different ideas on how to invest in leadership development for your employees. So you can incorporate this into your paper by having the director enhance the leadership development of the employees under his care, I guess, by providing financial support for more education, allowing for more supervisory management and leadership programs. Basically, this all ties into Maslow's hierarchy of needs for self-actualization, so that it helps people be all they can be, and self-esteem. If they feel that they're being trained and invested into, they'll be more efficient in their work. Additionally, it also provides a humanizing factor to the workplace from Follett, and will also help in the efficiency of the employees. The second PSML concept I chose was alternative dispute resolutions. And there are various kinds, negotiation, mediation, facilitation. There's arbitration, and there's judicial processes like fact-finding, neutral evaluation, a dispute review board or DRB, um, mini trials, and summary jury trials. These can all be incorporated into your PSML paper. Um, as the director of whichever department's making your change, will need to anticipate conflicts in the workplace, whether it's internally to the department or with other agencies that are involved in making your change, or even elsewhere, even within your city. I feel it's important to include this one, as all of these different types of ADRs can be beneficial to helping solve conflicts internally. Another one you can tie into this is the unions. There will undoubtedly be union issues, and all of these options can be on the table for when trying to resolve those conflicts. And these are the books and pages that I found these concepts. And that is all I have for this week. Thank you for listening, and good luck on your exams.